Ding. You know it is this bitch that has returned once more. We're gonna do more fucking legal crap. They never taught me all the terms for legal shit, so I kind of have to learn those as I go. In case there's any legal terms that chat needs or wants me to know about as the stream goes on, I would appreciate it if you would let me know. We're starting trial number 2. It's flat fucking Phoenix Friday. The time is 1 a.m. They're racing. They're playing Mario Kart. Detective, we made it! Whew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Ho ho, you said it, pal! It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? That's fucking ridiculous. Handle clicks over the rotating bit? Oh, piss! Ah! We've been had! Mask to mask. Salutations. Out front! Guards! Turn on the searchlights! Better luck next time, gentlemen. Oh fuck, it's another flying guy! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. He flew to the moon. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. I live again. Beware. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That wizard came from the moon. Hey, Nick! Get a load of this! Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course! Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Hehe. Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? It's the fucking destroyed bomb thing. Fucking Lamau. I'm glad Pearl became a mainstay. Oh yeah, for sure. It's the fucking sacred urn that Pearl obliterated. I am all I am. I am. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Crane Village. Isn't that? That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Crane exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoters sent us some special VIP entry passes. Keanu Reeves' Shadow, I'm so excited. I haven't seen any of the Shadow movies since the first one. Not after they made Knuckles a Zionist in the fucking spin-off. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya. Different day. She just gets a bunch of Cyclops. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey. My friend and mentor. 2 is really good too, so it's unfortunate. Damn. Maybe I'll probably watch them sometime. I'm not gonna go see them in theaters though. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey! Who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth to Nick! How long are you gonna make 2 gorgeous women like us wait? Yeah, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibit hall. That took them 3 hours? Lord Lee Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Oh, the folding screen. Is that the one with the bullet holes in it? Wow, this is awesome! Yeah, you can even make the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. Nope, I'm examining this. I need to see if the bullet hole is still there. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case that happened in Kurain Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Kurain Sacred Writings folding screen! If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? It's a good question. Sitting pillow. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. That's the exploded jar, right? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. But read it like Carl from Aqua Teen. Well, let's see some points then. How about you drop me a few beans to hear that sort of thing? Come on. You want requests? I take beans. I also take bits, but beans. Beans I know you're loaded in. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too? No, I mean, that was the vibe I was going for. Ah, of course. Of course. Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So, all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Shut the fuck up, Nick! Little bitch. Who doesn't like museums? I'll kick your ass. Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Crane Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house! It even says Fey Manor on it! Yikes, you're right! I kinda wanna add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. I like how the vaulted ceiling is fancier than the artifacts. Also, this museum is fucking crazy. There is a carpet, like a specific carpet. No one likes museums because most of this stuff were stolen by the British and they refuse to return them even when countries in question act. I'm not talking about the British Museum. I'm talking about like stuff like the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. That place is sick. Anyway. Remember, if you live in Massachusetts and you're trying to think of a name to change your name to, Isabella is always worth it. Because the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum will let you in for free if your name is Isabella. Plus, you know, Isabella's a really cute name. So, October 11th, Lordly Taylor, Basement Warehouse. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Isabella, like the Animal Crossing dog. The Animal Crossing dog is Isabelle. Isabella is a different name. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Ah! A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Oh, fuck. It's Adrian. I kind of thought she was in prison? I guess not. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You! I know you! Nice to see you again, too, little miss. Hello? Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. Nah, she's too cool for prison. True. She busted out to attract more lesbians. And to create more. Yeah, Adrian. High level and cleric. I'm shocked that Adrian is here, but you know. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. She's in charge of security. She's fucking strapped. She really is Riza Hawkeye now. I love the sign that says Brr. Yeah. You know, just so it's like, you know, it's chilly in the museum. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. You can find the grr half in here? Oh, fuck yes! You're telling me there's burgers here? I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! You hear that, Pearly? The finest museums! Yes, I did! That's really wonderful! So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what's with the face she's making? By the way, I'm a lawyer. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. And I'm just gonna look around. Burger. It looks like part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kinda doubt it. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it said spaghetti. I'm sure that was funnier in Japanese. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think about that? Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. It really wasn't. We have a real stake situation here. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Door. Okay, light. Vents. Exit sign. Door. Fire extinguisher. Phone. Burr. A ladder. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. No, it isn't, Phoenix. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. The puns localized are of similar quality. That wasn't even a pun. She was just wrong. Like, the thing she said just didn't make any sense. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Because you've had it at least once every game. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's a door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel! Why are you telling me that? Aw, cool! Mystic Maya! Take a look next to the door! That's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Crane channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch facility. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Amy Faye's golden statue. Ami Faye's golden statue. What's that creepy-looking thing she's holding? Unshrimps. Sits straight up. Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Crane Shishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Maya just fucking fantasizing about cutting Nick in half? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. You, what? Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, 1 kid's dinner for me. You guys, we haven't gotten there yet and you haven't seen a menu. Shall we head upstairs then? No, I wanted to examine the signs. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews look so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Oh my god. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak! Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm gonna turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Pronounce the star? How do you pronounce a star? Do you say star or is it like a sound? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet! Treasure, Lordly Taylor, you don't think... Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen! By Mask Star Damask! Our most valuable treasure. The Karain Sacred Urn was stolen! What? Refresh my memory a little. What's the Sacred Urn? It's only the most important treasure in Karain Village. That's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. No, I know. I saw it. It's in the court record. I've seen it. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Well, not anymore. She blew it up. Namely, the soul of the mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Karain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. How did you not notice this? Now it says, I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well, Mask a Twinkle Damask. If I had if I had like a Stream Deck or something and I could map like a twinkle sound effect on there, I would definitely be doing that. There are some things best left unsolved. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karain Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, so the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I... Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen! Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village is Mystic Maya! She's the future master of the Karain School of Channeling! You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the Sacred Urn back. But I'm not a detective. This has nothing to do with that. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. Flash kick them. I'll think about it. So, what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask Twinkle Damask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask Twinkle Damask. Pearl, I love men. I hate to break it to you. I've been fucking Edgeworth for, like, 2 games now. That's, like... We're married. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Karain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Pearl, you just said that out loud. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Oh no, poor Pearly. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into 1,000,000 pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. I like how this picture of the urn is more put together than the final product. Like, the final gluing together somehow made it way worse. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling, either. Anyway, that's how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. I'm gonna pour myself some cranberry juice, because I can already feel my throat start to feel some strain. So I need a beverage. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. We're not at Apollo yet. My new chair has such a nice swooshy sound when you sit on it. You know, like when you sit on a nice chair and all the air gets pushed out of it, it's like, psh. It's nice. I hate it. Oh no. Teeps the hater hates something. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall. Right! Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. I can hear it squeak when you sit down. Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Wait, this is a day later? Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? Spent 87 hours cleaning a toilet, remember? I don't remember that. I should be the one asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Why do you hate each other now? That's a great question. I don't know why Phoenix always somehow ruins his relationship with Gumshoe between games. And then by the end, they're buddies again. Like, how do you keep doing that? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Alright, we got it. Why don't you do kiss and make up already? See, Maya knows. Hello? It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try and remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you could just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? I love it's like, Mr. Detective, and he's like, no, it's Detective, actually. Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh. Well, the criminal's name is Mask Twinkle the Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Phoenix and Edgeworth bicker, and then Edgeworth takes it out on him. That's why he hates him. Well, why does Phoenix hate him? Ooh, well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Because he's a hater. Duh. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy! It's all his fault the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Yeah, he doesn't want to have sex with nobody. Just because he thinks he gets to call himself the ace detective. Whatever. I was ace before it really mattered, pal. Did give me no title. Junpei Iori. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask Twinkle the Mask? Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask Twinkle the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. What is with my and thinking guys dressed like this are cool? Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask Twinkle the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Tail had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? I guess she has a type, and then Francisca appears. Yeah, she's not dressed like a magician. But somehow she still got it. Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask Twinkle the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on the stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. So the detective is Mask the Mask, right? Like, come on. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask Twinkle the Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks? I guess? Bye, Gumshoe. October 12th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, they broke the sword! No matter how many times I come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's what the burr sign is for, Maya. Pay attention. Clap for committing to the bid. What bid am I committing to? That's probably because it's air-conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Twinkle. Oh, of course. Jesus Christ. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Svari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. My name is Atme. Luke Atme. I wonder if this guy is a fucking, is like, very, very vain. That would be shocking. Attention whore, you might call him. Ace Detective. Oh, hi? Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Faye, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin, and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent! Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Because fuck 12. So are you really as famous as you say? Ah, I see now. Zooming in directly onto your titties. You appear to be some kind of cat who has turned into a girl. And a streamer. I can't believe this guy figured out my lore so quickly. Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Max Twinkle Damask's arch enemy, the Ace Detective, Luke Atme. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his latest loathsome larceny. More like Luke at me, Ace Defective. More like Luke away. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask Twinkle Damask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Fucking Luke at me, yeah. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. That would be the ring. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Masked Twinkle Damask. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever Damask goes, you will find at me laying his elegant traps. Somebody kill him. God, I want him to be Masked Damask so bad. Elegant traps? More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever. Jesus Christ, I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. My throat is already sore. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Masked Twinkle Damask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. I know this is a proverb. I've heard this fucking proverb before. To fool your enemies, you must first fool your allies. Yeah, this is literally just from The Art of War. That's just a Sun Tzu quote. From his most famous work. Shut the fuck up, man. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you... Oh my god, a Danganronpa got killed here. Look at all that pink blood. Not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. Dang it, Grandpa. Dingle Rumpus. So you're saying that even though one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? The criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye for which is educated enough to read his signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. You just have to at me on Twitter. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask Twinkle Damask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? He doesn't care about this. Mask Twinkle Damask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would accept. That's right! We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Twinkle? Shoo. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay? What a pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it! Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? That shit box? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the Winding Way at Fay Manor, so there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Twinkle Damask had taken the box, too. Wow, this is awesome! What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shichishido. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword... Wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night? And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed that Mask Damask with it. Mask Twinkle Damask. Like this. Ow! Fuck! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! She messed up his hair. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint has already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Like there was a box there or something. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Ami. Was that where it was last night? Oh. It was where the paint was. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Paint. Organi. It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You can't just see the last two letters. I mean, there's clearly no letters after the I. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess. Oh boy, return of the girl failure case. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya? Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Hey, Pearly, do you know what that is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. I'm playing Animal Crossing again and finally got a 5-star island in my first Islander photo. I remember I was like playing on my island and they were just like, why don't you check your rating? Don't you want to beat the game? I'm just like, what do you mean beat the game? Like, I don't fucking care what rating my island is. And I went and I checked it and it was a 5-star island. So fucking, what was it? KK Slider showed up and I got the credits. And I was like, well, I don't really want to play it anymore. I've seen, okay. I've lost interest now. I was just fucking around and you guys made it an ending. What's your problem? When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask Twinkle Damask. Let me see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I didn't get KK Slider? I think it's basically like, once you get a 5-star island, KK Slider will start showing up on Saturdays? I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it only looks like the camera went off once last night. I mean, I'm talking about, like, he starts showing up when you complete Tom Nook's task, not 5-star Island. Isn't 5-star Island the last of Tom Nook's tasks? No? Oh, okay. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of the door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Oh, 3 stars? Ah, I see. Like this? I did that 4 years ago. Alright, I think we've seen everything we can see here. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix right here. Oh ho 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 ho! It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally! This underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask Twinkle Damask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him! Mask Twinkle Damask surrendered? That's great! So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? Is it Twinkle? I always said Masked Star Damask. We decided that it was Twinkle. Since I don't have a way to do a Twinkle sound effect, I'm just saying Twinkle. He wants to talk to you. Masked Twinkle Damask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon. The detention center, huh? Twinkle evokes whimsy. Wait, this isn't the detention center. I didn't even see where I was going. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of a B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? Looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Well, I'm gonna examine all this shit. Whoa, it's a huge hearth! That's a fireplace. The hearth is the thing above it. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used to use them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet? I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke Atme Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Ah! Would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute! There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says, Atme virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. The desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories, you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Suitcase. Bunch of stuff. A table. Alright, nothing really else to look at the moment. Big knife. Anyway. I guess we'll go to the law offices and then to the detention center. There we go. October 12th, detention center, visitor's room. Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup. After all, we got Mask Twinkle Right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh. Sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Who is this dapper fellow? Who are you? I'm Mask Twinkle Damask. Okay? Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask Twinkle Damask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. I like his hair. It's cute. So, you're the Mask Damask guy. Yes! You bet! No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask Damask. It's actually spelled Mask Twinkle Damasky. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry. I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said. Especially the last part. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn! Right away! Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already, just tell us straight. Please, please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. that urn. I lost it! What? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes. No. Maybe so. I mean, yes. I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry! I just lost it somewhere, I don't know where! This guy's story is more surreal than a Dolly painting. Are you really sure this creep is Mask Twinkle Damask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So, who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! I guess she must be his wife? I'm sorry. The truth is, like, every time I see this guy and his face, I'm just like, this is a bishy woman. Like, everybody else is seeing this also, right? I'm not insane. I'm not seeing timid guy, I'm seeing bishy woman. It was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think that you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Like, look at this face. This is some dude? This is a bishy woman. This is a woman from my Yuri's. Mr. Nick! What does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pelpepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick! To Mask Twinkle Damask's hideout! Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. What do you think about this? My lawyer's badge. I don't really think I can help you with that. No. That's not it. His wife is force-femming him, obviously. Oh, see, now that... With Ace Attorney, the answer is always force-femming. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that. Wait till you meet her? Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Oh! That's Mask Twinkle Damask's calling card! Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Nothing on that. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it! That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? Blam! Nothing. Well, we know they're not lying. Oh, Lord. October 12th. Mask Twinkle Damask's hideout. Oh my god, I see fucking... Please tell me his wife is not Wendy Oldbag. I can see her like, space, like, outfit from the previous game on the dresser there. Tell me it isn't her. Wow, check this place out. It's not, don't worry. Okay, Jesus Christ. No doubt about it. This is Twinkle Damask's hideout, all right. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh, she looks sick. Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right. I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer. And the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you? I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nikki Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nikki Boy? About... The internet is going full unstable on me right now. Like, truly shit tier internet. Okay, we're up to 4,000 right now. But it's still very unstable, so we'll see. Okay, it's climbing back up. It's stabilizing. Okay, we're back to stable, I think. You might need to refresh. Nope, we're dropping again. Oh no, we're coming back up. No, there it goes. We're at 0 again. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not looking good. Stop downloading porn and trying to stream. Okay, looks like we're stabilizing. Stabilizing. I only dropped 3,000 frames. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're stable. You might have to refresh the stream, maybe. Okay. It looks like we're good. Hopefully. Desiree is force-femming your ISP. There is nothing I would like more. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure. And he's, you know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes. I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes. Money, Ronnie is incredibly rich. And super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So, where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard? Oh my god, he called in. He called in to tell people that Damask was stealing the artifact. It was him. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. I was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. It's Masked Twinkle Damask! There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Click. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? Well, it looks like a balloon. That was, you know, probably Damask flying up to the moon in the intro. Nick, it's a torpedo! It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick! It's a fake beard! There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick! Try on this fake beard! Come on, try it on! Hey, cut it out! Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix Twinkle Damask! Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. You have bad karma? This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know! It's a fishbowl! Well, an upside-down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. Oh, that's so cute! It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. It's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Masked Twinkle Damask. Better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? Hey Nick, look on top of the chair! Looks like an envelope. And a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it, it really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all these bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Nothing else to talk about, I guess. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick! That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Duh, oops, sorry about that. The way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Ooh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. I'm 2 fish away from all of them. God damn. There's gonna be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with those types of things. Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Oops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. Light bulb. That light bulb. I don't think there's anything else to present to her. Oh, we got a lot of profiles already. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask Twinkle Damask? Mask Twinkle Damask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep. What? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how it is with the whole... That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask Twinkle Damask. What? What are you talking about? I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway? Estrogen. Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. She saw potential. True. So, when did Ron first become Masked Twinkle Damask? What are you talking about? He's not Masked Twinkle Damask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Masked Twinkle Damask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Masked Twinkle Damask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen that urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. I mean, what about all of the other things that he supposedly stole? Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask Twinkle Damask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. Lady, you said you were caught at speeding the other day. That is an illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. You got it, lady. I'll deliver that estrogen post-haste. Here we go. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Mask Twinkle Damask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but... Could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? We're taking his case. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? It's a conflict of interest. Phoenix can't do this. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Like, he is not a victim, but Maya is, and Maya works for him, and they are close friends, so it would be a conflict of interest. Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief! You can't trust him! Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to the case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you! Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever! Pearly, wait! This is gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick. Let's get this show on the road. I get it fully investigating. Is there anything I didn't look at? I'm pretty sure I was investigating before, but... Hey, Nick, look on top of the chair. Okay, that's okay, I can't read it, because it's still a federal crime. Anything to investigate. Let this 9-year-old walk home alone. I mean, she walked from the, from Karain Village to the courthouse in the last game, so... Doesn't know her. Doesn't know him. Doesn't care about pearls. Oh yeah, we'll go here next. Nope, he's not here yet. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Your precious urn! Your precious urn! Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. I'll kill somebody. Don't you worry. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Mask Twinkle Damask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. I'm good with my hands. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask Twinkle Damask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches! So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Lordly Taylor's very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault! I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero?! I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask Twinkle Damask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Miss Andrews? I know! It's all my fault! But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Okay, so she doesn't care. I figured I could show her the camera printout. Oh, I didn't even realize this had text on it. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Speckled urn. Alright, nothing. Basement. Of course, there's nothing else new here. Maybe it's at me? No? Nothing. 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 I guess we'll talk to Pearls? Ah, Mr. Nick! Welcome back! Oh, hey Pearls. You're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Yeah, I know, I was just there. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Crane Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Hey, Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Crane Village custom, sort of. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin. And, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. Because she did a murder. So she's in big jail. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. Maya, my mother's gone, too. There are hardly any men in Crane Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men when I was there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fey family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crane Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fey, the current master of the Crane channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then, according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Crane technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just by sitting around in the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick! Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, wait a... Yep, she sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah, let's let the 9-year-old investigate the crime. That seems like a great idea. Yeah. Is Atme there now? Here he is. October 12th, Atme Detective Agency. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Hehehehe. Precisely as I expected. What is? Svari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Svari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night? Precisely! This is my 5th encounter with my arch-enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Masked Twinkle Damask since his very first theft? Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, Tear of Eminon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Masked Twinkle Damask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Masked Damask's modus operandi? Mr. Atme, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Masked Twinkle Damask. Sacred urn? Pfft! That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Masked Twinkle Damask stole this time? I'm a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Masked Twinkle Damask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Masked Twinkle Damask. Oh, fuck, no! The Cyclock! What the? It's a Cyclock! Is it Cyclock? Hey, Nick, what's this Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking through their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but... Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's gonna take over the Crane channeling school someday? So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright. Let's do it. Mask Twinkle Damask's M.O. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask Twinkle Damask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I cannot tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. The camera, obviously. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. Whoa! But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask Twinkle Damask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. He bonked you over the head with this. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha! Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Unlock successful. Heals all my health. I can't deny that there may have been a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment I had turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, that coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You could say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, looks like we got the one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Mask Twinkle Damask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask Twinkle Damask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. What? Okay, that is him. That's him! Mask Twinkle Damask. The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal, Mask Twinkle Damask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Also, it went off once, which means it didn't catch him going in, it only caught him going out. Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit these crimes, to impress his thrill-seeking wife. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. And now we can commit a federal crime. Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atme said? Yeah, we just saw that. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Written with a fountain pen. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. It won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Oh, Jesus Christ! Nick, it's you! And Maya too! What a fluke! Ah, Larry! Long time no see! What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something? If you mean what I underestimated you, Nick! A gorgeous lady like this! And married, too? Way to go, dude! Default straight guy. The only straight guy in the entire series. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice! I was your very first client! We've got quite the storied history, he and I. He's heterosexual plus since he even tried to be gay and couldn't. I know, I love that line so much. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now! You're embarrassing me! And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. It's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna check on my bike. Leaves you alone in my house. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for! This is my uniform for my part-time job! But I can't believe it's been 2 years! They say time flies when you're having fun! Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you! Women, I don't trust them anymore! You got dumped again? Well, you know, Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Bennifer? Caddy Tom? I've never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, They're so... Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. So, Desi says she doesn't like illegal things. Illegal actions. She was tearing along the road so fast that a cop could barely keep up. On her motorcycle with no driver's license. And she got caught doing that, which is her alibi. I think she should reevaluate her stance on the law. Because it's kind of contradictory. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Oh, no, is it not... Oh, is it Ron's wallet? It's not Desi's? Oh, okay. When they said Desi's picture, I thought they meant a driver's license. Okay, no. Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yup, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just gotta love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning, the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? She did say he was a security guard. Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. So you're sure about this key card? Yup, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. I could kill him right now, and no one would know. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious! You know what I was interested in. If Mask Twinkle Damask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Okay, he doesn't know Ron, even though he knows Ron works there. That Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. Larry, she's 19. You are 25. Bit of a gap there. He doesn't care about- he actually doesn't care about the envelope. Okay. Well, let's go to the detention center and talk to, Ron. Oh, he's not here. Go to the detective agency. Maybe there's gonna do talk. No. Okay, she doesn't know anything about that. Nothing about the wallet either. Nothing to him. Larry, I gotta get something out of you. Come on. Larry, give me anything. Not here to sell you juicy tidbits. He doesn't care anything about the Mystic Village except for Maya. Because he wants to keep hitting on her. Actually, maybe he'll know about Adrian? Whoa! Who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me! Forget about it. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to... Hey, now! I thought we were pals! I got a major thing for girls with black sleeveless shirts and glasses! I mean, who could blame you? How do you know that? And if they have orange-colored memo pad, I really lose my cool! He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian. Can he? I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? We're all thinking that all the time, Larry. Don't worry, I'm on it. Forget about it. It's a guy, trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude! Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. I already presented her. Hey, Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? You know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth! Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me! I thought you were my friend! $50,000! I don't have that kind of money! No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Whew! Man, you scared me! I almost had a heart attack, you idiot! Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. What? Yeah, it says KB right on his jacket. Well, I guess it's Cobb, but like, you know. Sounds like I should really find out more about this KB Security company. KB Security, the company in this blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road, anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hello? Is this the Wright residence? Ah, Pearls. Where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says "sorry" when he's excited? Look at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright. I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your special friends? But she is 9 years old. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? A bag. Ah, Mr. Nick. Mystic Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yes, there's a bag. Now that you mention it... This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Just give Desi a few more months. So true. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there! Ah! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zvari, shall we say the figurative, Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting? The fuck you talking about, man? Metaphorical Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Huh? What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zvari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it's not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who's this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke at me of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Yes, with the waiting for Godot references, I get it. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued next stream. Because my throat fucking hurts. I apologize for ending this early, but between the internet issue I had earlier, which I don't want a repeat of, and my throat fucking hurting like hell, I'm gonna be ending the stream now. See ya. Bye-bye, Panther Dude. Bye, everyone. I'm gonna see if there's somebody to raid. Coward, self-righteous autocrat. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna raid anyone tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the stream because I know I did, besides the pain. I will see you all later. On Sunday, we're going to be playing more Shadows of Doubt as I continue to be the best detective in the world. Bye-bye.